From that day, what I learned from that day is I'm wasting my time proving things to other people, for other people, proving to them that I'm capable of doing it. And ever since that day, I just proved to myself that I'm capable of doing anything I set my mind to.
Welcome to the Leave Your Ego at the Door podcast with your host, Chris. This podcast is a two-way street for people both successful and unsuccessful alike to share their stories, so that way we can all learn. In this podcast, you will learn from people of all sizes, both the ones who have made it and the ones who haven't or have not yet. We will learn the simple and complex strategies that they are using to either keep going or keep going nowhere fast. Take a journal out and prepare to learn.
Welcome back to the Leave Your Ego at the Door podcast. So on this episode 01, I am talking with a new friend of mine, Steven. He lives out in LA. Basically, I put a post on Facebook seeing if anyone had any interesting, cool stories about like struggling and then turning it around and stuff like that. So I managed to find Steven. He had an interesting story. Went a little bit deep, and then at the end, he has a bit of an inspirational message for everyone to share. So I'll just leave it at that, and I hope you like it and enjoy it. Welcome back to the Leave Your Ego at the Door podcast. We have a great guest right now, Steven Lopez. He's a little bit busy with his kids right now, so it's all good, but he's gonna find some time to talk with us and to tell us a bit about his story and really just to let us know what he's about and where he's come from and where he's going. So yeah. So I guess my first question for you, Steven, is your name is Steven Lopez. So where are you from, Steven?
I'm from Los Angeles, California, born and raised, and I've lived here my entire life.
Wow. Okay, very cool. I've always wanted to visit there. So I know a little bit about your past, but I didn't want to hear all of it in the DMs. So where do you want to start? Like from where you've been and where you're at now?
I would like to start off because there's a specific audience I like encouraging people.
Yep.
It took me a while to graduate high school. So, my audience, I like to focus on people who are working on trying to get their diploma, their GED, because that's the first step. Sometimes that can be a barrier for some people like myself. I didn't graduate high school on time, but I did go to adult school. And with the push of the teachers that were there, I was able to finish my schooling. And from there, I realized that sometimes all in life we need is just that extra push. That's the target I'm trying to aim for is people who are going to adult school. Don't give up on your dreams. And if I can do it, anybody else can do it. We're all capable of doing anything we set our minds to.
Okay. Sounds great. So I guess my question is, what was difficult about high school, or what was going on? Was there like stuff going on at home, or was like stuff going on mentally? Like what was going on?
There was some things going on at home, but mainly is I guess I grew up with anxiety and I wasn't able to sit down or concentrate in school the way I was supposed to. So I was always moving around or not paying attention. I had a hard time staying still in school
Gotcha.
and
So
paying attention.
yeah. That's definitely a trademark of an entrepreneur, to be completely honest.
Yes.
Yeah, so I guess my next question would be growing up dealing with anxiety and needing that extra push. I guess my question is, what did you learn from all that kind of stuff?
I learned just to stay strong and just take each day as it comes. I feel like when you plan things out, you just add a weight to yourself. It's good to plan things out, but don't let it be a heavy weight on you. Just take days as it goes, and as long as you put in your part, what's meant for you will come to you. And that's what I learned. Is no matter the situation, because we grew up some hard times. So, and what doesn't break you will make you. And that's where we're at right now.
Nice. So I like that. I like the balance idea. I feel like that's something everyone's kind of dealing with right now, is just that whole balance concept, like
Yeah.
trying to balance the being and the doing, the planning and the being, stuff like that. But yeah, so my next question is, so where are you at right now? Like,
Oh man,
are you in a better place?
I'm in a better place. Yes, I
That's good.
am. I've been self-employed for 5 years.
Nice.
I just recently went LLC on my company last year. I've actually been LLC for a year already.
Nice.
And it's a whole nother journey, because of taxes and insurance, and you have to play the game by the books. That's the only way you can succeed. Because if you run into any problems, you'll have your insurance to back you up, and it's always good to invest in those extra little things.
Nice. I know you told me, but just for everyone else to learn, what's your business?
I have a furniture delivery company. Well, I guess it's just a moving company in general. Anything that anybody needs moved, we'll transport it for you. Right now, we're expanding to different counties. We're just hungry to grow. We're very
Nice.
hungry to grow.
I like that. So I get that's good to hear. I guess the next question is, what are the plans for the future?
The plans for the future is, like I said, I like motivating people as
Yep.
well. So I want my company to be a second chance, because I've noticed that all
Mm.
people they may have the encouragement within them, but all they need is just that extra push in life. Somebody that talks positive to them. So I want my company, or my company has been that, where some of my friends, they don't have anything, and I just give them work, and they build their confidence, and they see, oh, I'm making money, and they can either have the choice to stay or venture out, because we have to do what makes us happy, So I want my company to be a kind of like a second chance for people, because not everybody is bad. Some people just need that extra push. I want to be that encouragement towards people. So I'm working on getting city contracts, different contracts. I'm investing my time to research to see how I'm able to grow, to have more steady work, so I
Nice.
can be able to provide work. And I also have this. I was on unemployment in the past, so I'm also going to sign up with this. It's called CalWorks, where
Mhm.
companies can sign up their companies, and whenever they need employees, we just go there, and it kind of makes the employee looking process easier,
Mhm.
and I feel like those people are dedicated, and I encourage people to start their own business.
Yeah.
That's one thing I always talk to people. Encouragement. I encourage them to start their own business, find something that benefits society, and go with the flow.
Nice. That sounds awesome. I know you briefly told me that you said your parents, this is interesting because that's kind of like it's similar to my story too. Your parents said you wouldn't be able to start your own business and you did it anyways.
Oh man, that's something I will never forget.
Same.
My my mom, she's actually always been a big supporter of
Nice.
anything I do.
Yeah.
But when I started it, my dad told me in my face that I wasn't capable
Ooh.
of running the business. And from that day, what I learned from that day is I'm wasting my time proving things
Mhm.
to other people, for other people, proving to them that I'm capable of doing it. And ever since that day, I just proved to myself that I'm capable of doing anything I set my mind to,
Mhm.
regardless of what anybody tells you. He could have lied to me. He could have said, "Oh, you're gonna do good," But 5 years later, here I am. But I'm not here to prove anything to anybody. As we said in the beginning, I'm watching my kids, and that's who I do it for them.
Nice. That was beautiful. So, is there anything you'd like the audience to know other than that
I
beautiful statement you just said?
I would like them to. They should never give up on their dreams,
Yep.
no matter how hard life is. Like I said, I've been in business 4 or 5 years, and in 2020, I actually fractured a bone in my foot, and it healed wrong,
Oh,
and kind of put me out of business a little bit. It healed wrong, so I ended up having to have surgery, and they had to re-break my bone and align it.
ow.
Now I have screws and plates, and I didn't let that stop me either. I just started my business again this January, and I'm doing really better than I was before I broke my bone. By the time I was out, I learned a lot. I found a lot of resources in my community. If somebody is starting a business, make sure to look up into your county, and there's a
Yep.
lot of resources out there for small businesses. Like
Hmm.
LLC process is usually minimum 400, and I got it done for free.
Hmm.
Just researching and I can provide some of those things to you. Maybe you can share with some of your followers.
Yeah.
But hey, this is LA County programs if they live in LA County. But if they live in another county, they can easily Google and the
Yeah.
government puts out money for small businesses to grow, and not a lot of people don't know that.
hmm There's also a nonprofit named SCORE, SCORE.org, where they literally hook you up with a mentor that is in your industry who's already like made it.
All right.
And they literally just you just meet with him maybe once a week or once a month. They're always free to share, and they're always very helpful. So yeah, there's always
I'm going to keep that one in mind for myself as well.
that.
Yeah, everybody can always use. There's always somebody on top of us, like level wise, and it's always good to take on the knowledge that they have.
Yep. All right, cool. So I guess do you have anything else, or would you like to say anything else, or kind of out of
Don't
questions?
don't give up on your dreams. Times are gonna get hard. Nobody
Yep.
said that being a business owner is easy.
hmm
Times will get hard. But a lot of people only show the glamorous, nice
hmm
stuff, but a lot of people are scared to show their losses because of fear of what people are going to say. It's all part of the process. Take it in, learn, and don't give up no matter what. Even if you
Yeah.
break a bone,
I was gonna
just
say
don't give
that
up.
I feel like yeah, just people want to see the whole glitz and glamour and the money, and they want to see it done
Yeah.
yesterday. They don't really want to see that it takes like 10 years to really make something happen, you know?
Yes. Connections, 10
Yep.
years talking to people. You can get to the top fast, but you can go down just as faster. You got to take baby steps, enjoy the process, the good and the bad. And as
Yep.
long as you put your mind to it, you'll be good.
Yep. That's awesome. Do I have anything else to say? No, it's just nice to reflect on like the entrepreneur journey and like make people realize it, it looks really cool on Instagram, but then when you're actually doing it, it's like almost terrifying.
It is, but don't let that discourage you.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't
That's
let that
true.
discourage you. It is scary, but it's very rewarding.
Yep.
It's very rewarding. Don't let the fear of failing scare you, because the fear of failing scared me for 6 months, and
hmm
I was scared to start at the beginning, and I just took that leap. And sometimes you just got to jump in and
Yeah.
just go with the flow.
Can I ask what inspired you to start your business in the first place?
I got tired of. I'm a hard worker,
Yep.
and I got tired of being disrespected in the workplace.
Mm,
So I felt myself. Nobody's gonna treat me how I'm gonna treat myself. So I started my own business, and I don't have a cap on what I can make. And it's all up to me. I can make as much as ever I want to make as long as I put in the work.
yep.
Just the freedom, just hanging out with my kids,
hmm
just the freedom that comes with it. But you also have to put in the hard work as well.
Yeah. I currently work at Best Buy at a Geek Squad. I took a bunch of stabs at business in the past, but I realized one thing that may help someone or help anyone, I don't know. But it's like those boring times at work where it's like excruciatingly boring and painful. It's the same thing in entrepreneurship, but you have to force yourself to take action and do stuff, That's just
Yes.
some similarities I found between working at a store and working for myself is that it's going to get boring, it's going to get painful, but you have to like still make it happen regardless.
Yep. Because only you can get you to where you want to be.
Exactly.
We have to. Everybody, you can give people encouragement and advice, but in reality, it's up to us to get us to where we want to be in life.
Yeah, pretty much. And I like to think to myself that there's really nothing holding anyone back. Well, I don't want to say that because I'm sure there's things holding people back, but I guess for the most part, you know, I don't know, just no one's stopping anyone. Well, that's not true either. I don't know, but
We stop ourselves.
yeah,
We
yeah,
are the ones who are. We think our enemy. Sometimes our mind is our biggest
yeah.
enemy.
We're our biggest
And
enemies. We're our biggest critics too.
yes, yes. We have to stop that and encourage ourselves and better ourselves.
Yeah,
Always climb that ladder. There's always room to
yeah,
climb the ladder. You just got to find that thing that you're good at that benefits society and go with the flow.
yeah. All right, cool. So I guess to wrap up, do you have anywhere else what's the name of your business and where can we find more about you if we wanted to reach out to you?
I have my website is my business is General Moving Company LLC,
Yep.
and I also have an Instagram. It's
hmm
at General Moving Co LLC, and I will send you the link as well. If
Yep.
I don't know if you have somewhere to put the link, I'll
Yeah,
send
yeah.
it to you
Put it
as
in the
well.
show notes. That way people can find you.
Yeah, and we'll offer if anybody is in the LA area, I'll offer a 10% discount off of this
Oh,
podcast
nice.
for any deliveries, assemblies, and just our way of giving our gratitude and
Yep.
appreciating the LA people.
Putting that value out there right there, right?
Oh yeah, yes sir, yes sir.
All right. Thank you so much, Steven, for coming on. I hope you've had some fun. So we're just going to wrap up now. And thank you for listening, everybody.
Thank you. Have a good day, everybody.